Marie Compoche. I am sorry, that's a weird start. I am going to be reacting to Nightwish because I rediscovered them this summer. I should have done the count now, but I didn't. I listened to them when I was a teenager, and then for some reason I stopped listening to them. And then a reaction video, or someone I follow that do reaction videos, came into my radar this summer, and they were listening to Nightwish, and I suddenly realized that it was very stupid of me to somehow stop listening to them. I don't know what happened, maybe because I listen to a lot of different genres of music and things come in and things come out and things like that. But the few times that I have listened to Nightwish, it has been the songs that I listened to when I was a teenager. So I had a lot of catching up to do. I decided not to do that. I listened to the latest album that they just... Sorry, I'm gonna stop faffing in case the microphone is picking that up. I listened to their latest album. Yeah, so I realized that they have had more than one change of singer. I did not know this. I thought they had only had one. So I missed a lot during those years that I didn't listen to Nightwish. If I remember when I'm editing this, I'm gonna put down here sort of around the time I stopped listening to Nightwish, so you have an idea. But it's been a while. So I listened to Ghost Love Score. I loved it. I'm going to do a reaction to it even though I have listened to it. I did, however, maintain or keep myself from going into other live performances from this show and from Endless Form's Most Beautiful. I know I've heard some songs on Spotify that I think are from Endless Form's Most Beautiful, but not all. I'm going to do my own reaction video for Ghost Love Score, even though I have listened to it or seen someone do a reaction of it, but I just figured it's a good start from what I could read in the comments on that. A lot of people were saying that's a good start, you should do this and this and this afterwards. So I took a few points on those comments, and that's probably what I'm going to be reacting afterwards as well. I'm thinking maybe once a week or once a month, I don't know, because if you don't want to discover or rediscover Nightwish with me, it might be kind of a boring content for you to have me every week listening to Nightwish. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but yeah. So I have my humongous headphones. These are actually for my digital piano, but they are the best headphones I have, so that's why we are going to use them. However, I never have headphones on my... There we go. On my MacBook, so I don't know which side they're supposed to go in, but I found it. And just make sure that I have enough battery, and gonna just make sure that the sound won't blow my head off. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to listen to the official live Nightwish Ghost Love Score from Wacken. The song is about 10 minutes. I mean, the might be shorter, but the timer on YouTube is showing 10 minutes 22, so around 10 minutes of music anyway. What else can I tell you? I'm probably just gonna put up some info as we go on, or I might just stop as we go. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, a bit like the one with reacting to The Mandalorian. I'm figuring this out, so hopefully it's gonna be okay. Let's see. Left. There we are. I'm looking myself in the viewfinder, just so you know. I know you're there, but I keep... Anyway, let's start this. Can I put the... Okay, I gotta stop. I am ridiculously happy about this. Hopefully I'm not screaming. I am ridiculously happy about these headphones, because when I watched the reaction video and when I have listened to Spotify, I've listened on my phone actually, because I have been searching for a good wireless speaker, but they are all so ridiculously expensive that the smålänning, for those of you who are Swedish, the smålänning in me are kind of going, no, I'm not going to pay that much for speakers, even though I know good speakers are worth it. But so I've been listening on my laptop and on my phone, and now with the headphones, it's a completely different musical experience. So I should have done this before. So I'm kind of happy that I'm actually recording this, if for nothing else, for my own sake. Yeah. So it's a very grand opening of the score. I already knew this, and if you are a Nightwish fan, you already knew this as well. I'm going to jump back just because I didn't want to cut right there, but I just needed to. I was kind of amazed about the sound in my headphones. So starting from the beginning again. Oh. Try to listen to the drummer throughout the score, because he's amazing. Just beyond. I mean, he's getting a workout. The entire band is, but yeah, the drum beat. They also changed. Oh, I don't know the terms in English. They changed the time, the beating. I'm really bad. I'm speaking over this. I'm so sorry. I'm pausing again. We're going to have to start all over again. I'm too chatty, I find. I'm finding out. The timing, I don't know what it calls, the beat, I am really bad. I play the piano, but I stopped playing with the tutor because he was insisting on me learning every symbol and every note on a score sheet, and I play by ear, I found out. So when he was playing something, I listened and I looked at his fingers, and then I played after that. So I'm really bad at all the terminology in Swedish. So I'm even worse at it in English. But he is Thomas is the composer of the majority of the music of Nightwish is composed by Thomas, the keyboard player. But yeah, so he's changing. I'm gonna call it the time beat. I might be completely off in calling it that, but that's the only way I can explain it. And you're going to find like the tempo changes. You sort of, yeah, you might not be entirely aware of it, but you're sort of, the way you're reacting to music, you're going to be aware that now it's quicker, then now it's slower, now it's headbangier. You're going to find that out during the... I'm gonna start all over again because I started talking again, so sorry. But it's worth the wait, I'm sorry. The strings. So for those of you who didn't know, Nightwish is a symphonic metal band. So that's why you hear strings. And later on they're really going with brass instruments. Yeah, it's just an amazing score. So there they changed it. Oh, the flute. Wind instruments. I don't know what kind of flute. Strings. And then time beat. Change again. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to stop there. So, 2 minutes in. That's for Jansen. I had to make a little pause there to talk, otherwise I'm going to talk massively in the end, and maybe you prefer that. Let me know in the comments if that's how you prefer it. But I've heard her sing this before. Some of you might have heard her sing this before. If you're new to hearing her sing, she is a Dutch woman. She has been with Nightwish officially since 2013. I'm going to put some text here if that if that information is incorrect, but I think it's 2013 she's been with the band. In their latest album that they dropped this year, but the tour obviously due to COVID was cancelled. Yeah, I get to hear some of her vocal capacity, not all of it, but it's going to be interesting to find out exactly how the band are using her, because what I can read in the comment section, I'm learning quickly that it seems like Tuomas is taking advantage of her vocal capacities. So she's using chest voice, she's using head voice, she's using a mix of, she goes into other forms of singing, both higher and lower. That's at least her capacity. So at least in this song you hear a lot of it, but not even all of it, but a lot of her vocal range is displayed in this song. Score. It's not a song, it's a score. But yeah, I'm gonna go back a bit just so you don't lose the momentum of her singing as I paused in the middle of it. But yeah, hopefully you understand my comments and enjoy watching it. Let's see. I know you're listening to her sing, but keep an ear out for the drama, as I said in the beginning. Amazing. Oh. I'm doing my best not to sing along, actually. I'm gonna pause. Her vocal techniques, she has vocal training, a lot of it. She's studied music for many years, so she definitely knows how to make the most of her vocal power. Because one of the things that is so impressive with her singing is that however powerful and clear a note she can sing, it's not forced, it's just effortless for her, which also means that she can put even more power behind it, but she chooses not to. She's sort of keeping it back, and yet she gets such clear notes ahead through. Yeah. My English isn't my first language, that's what I was going to say. It's my third. But yeah, her vocal capacity is amazing, and that's why she's capable of controlling her voice to make it sound so effortless, as to while most of us trying to sing, even though that's my range as a singer, I don't sound like that, you know. So it's her years of training that allows her to be able to just play around with her voice so much that she knows exactly how to hit a note without straining her vocal stem band. Yeah. Okay, sorry for the pause there. We're just 3 minutes and 20 seconds in. Yeah, I'm feeling. Oh, the sun. Sorry. Just enough of a guitar solo. Like, it doesn't have to be overly extravagant all the time. It just has to be right for the song, in this case the score. Gorgeous. Has to be amazing to play for such a humongous crowd. Now, I'm a shy person. I would probably, I don't know, die. But for them as performers to have such a crowd. Another thing you will find with Nightwish and Floor that is very clear in this performance is her command of the audience, and you will see it soon. From what I understand, again from reading in the comment section of other reactions, is that all the symphonic music, all the symphonic instruments are recorded with the London Philharmonica, if I'm not correct. I'm going to write it down here. Lighters, I like that. So much nowadays it's just cell phones recording, and they have a crowd of true metalheads. They are there with lighters. When good music is good, it doesn't matter the genre, for me at least. The brass. Okay, I have to pause because my camera is blinking. Sorry about that. My camera was becoming overheated. So sorry. We'll continue, and I'm going to try to pause as little as possible because we're already up to about 17 minutes. So and there we go now. Alright, and they match the performance with the pyrotechs also. That's with the beats. This is control of an audience. That drama. Look at the pyrotechs in the background when she's singing. Now that's timing. You also notice her vocal capacity in the way she moves or chooses not to move in certain parts of the score. She just becomes more still, and in others she moves more. Go on. Amazing! Listen to the strings. And the drummer is, I mean, the workout he's getting. Okay. I would love to headbang, but I have an injury here that I've had for the last 7 years, so I can't actually. Amazing. Okay, so another thing. Oh, I can take this off now. Oh, warm ears. Those headphones, they were definitely the kind of headphones I need to listen to Nightwish. I just realized that. So I'm going to go back and listen to Human Nature with those headphones. Definitely. Okay, so another thing that I forgot to point out in the beginning, since I've heard this one before, I could have, but I'm doing it now because I forgot. Remember that this is live. That's how they sound when they play live. That's how her voice sounds when she sings live. That's why they, as a band, are so impressive, because obviously this is their job. They have trained for years. They work at it, maybe daily. I mean, when they are touring, definitely daily. Now that they are in lockdown with everyone else, not touring, maybe not daily, but it shows the hours they have put in on their work. It shows they are so talented. Every single member of that band is an asset. It's just, yeah, they're impressive. And again, when I listened to this, when it came up, and I was suddenly, why did I stop listening to Nightwish? Like, seriously, what was the reason? I couldn't really fathom why that had happened. But I was so happy to rediscover them again, because yeah, it's just, for someone who loves music and for someone who listens to music the way I listen to music, it's very emotional. It's very personal to me. That's why I think I said before that I don't mind whatever genre as long as the music is good, and I understand that what I find good might be different from what you find good, but when something hits me, when music hits me the right way, it's just, it doesn't matter the genre. It could be, well, it definitely is some classical music, not all, and metal, and it can be heavy, and it can be growling, and it can be light metal, and it can be pop, less, but it can be. It can be R&B, hip-hop, soul, it can be funk, it can be country music, it can be a variety of styles, of genres. As long as the song is good, it's going to, I mean, as long as it affects me, I'm going to find it that it's good. And I'm just so happy to rediscover Nightwish, because, yeah, it's just, there's such a treasure trove of talent. Yeah, so if you have any particular recommendations on what I should be listening to next week, or next time I do Nightwish reaction anyway, leave it down there. I have two. I can't remember the name of them right now because I feel like I'm put in the spot, but I'm going to write them down in the comments. I have two that I might listen to, and those are completely new reactions for me. Because when I realized that I could actually do reactions on Nightwish, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna look at. From what I understand, they recorded the entire concert at Wacken. They also Wacken. They also have one in Wembley, and yeah, in different Buenos Aires, I think. Also, they have some official videos from. So. In the comments, please, to let me know what you think I should do next and which live performance I should jump into, because, as I said, I listened to Nightwish from when I was a teenager, and I ended being a teenager almost 20. No, it can't be 20, 10 years ago. Let's see, how old am I? I'm horrible at math. Some part of me likes to blame my dyscalculia when it comes to counting. Definitely when I have to head count, that's really difficult for me to keep numbers in my head and actually see the numbers in the right order. But yeah, so I don't know, somewhere between me being 17 perhaps I stopped listening to them, and I'm 35 now, so maybe 18, 19. I can't remember exactly when they sort of fell off my radar, but somewhere there, and I'm 35 now, so it's been a few years. But yeah, so I've listened to old Nightwish, and I have listened to their latest album, but that's a studio recording as well, so that's what I've listened to. So no live shows other than this one. Me and my mother actually we were baking at the same time, and I was like, you need to listen to Nightwish. So I put this one on, and then because she has the autoplay on in her YouTube, after this one, I forgot the title. It's called The Greatest Show on Earth started playing, but we were baking and doing a whole bunch of other stuff, so we heard the song, and we were both sort of amazed at it, but we didn't really look at it, and there was a lot of appliances going on and off. So I'm kind of intrigued to actually have the time to sit down and listen to that one. From scratch as well. But from what I gather in the comment sections as well, I should wait with that one. And if I can remember because I think I follow 3 different channels for people who do song reactions. If I can remember which of them, or I'm gonna go back and see which of them did that reaction that fell into my radar this summer, then I'm going to link it in my comments as well, if any of you want to see it. But yes, that is it. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and as I said, maybe I'll do these once a week, or maybe this as in react to Nightwish. Maybe I'll react to Nightwish once a week if that's not too much of a bother for you. Or maybe I'll do it once a month. I don't know. However, if I do it once a month, it's gonna take me a really long time to go through every song performance. So maybe once a week. If you're not interested in when I upload Nightwish content, but you otherwise would like to keep up with the other content that I post, then obviously when it says Nightwish, you'll know that this isn't for you. So everyone can't love everything. Okay, I hope you're well, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye!